mind mapping seminar, there are so many people over the internet, and there are good person, good audience here also. And today I will introduce the mind mapping, the skill of mind map. Welcome back. Thank you.
Hello.
Wait a moment, please. Hi. Yeah. Occur.
1 second.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Now let's start again. This is the mind mapping seminar. Have you ever attended the mind mapping seminar?
No.
No.
I've been on a thought reading instructor's course, which we learned something about mind mapping, but not like a mind mapping seminar.
Yes.
I've read many books about mind mapping.
Oh yes, I see. I think many people will know by the thought reading seminar, and also mind mapping is teaching in thought reading seminar, but not enough. Because just only the tool as a tool of the reading and recognize the book, but it is not the all function of mind mapping. Tony, do you know Tony Buzan? Tony Buzan is the inventor of mind mapping.
Yeah.
And he teaches me, and I am the first instructor in Japan. On 2006, I was taught.
Oh, I got it.
And he admitted me to as a public instructor in the world. And he describes mind map as a Swiss Army knife. Do you know Swiss Army knife?
Yeah.
And while a knife is very useful, we can use knife as cutting something and using the many usage. But if you use the Swiss Army knife, there are some scissors or can opener. The potential is more than a knife.
Yeah. I got it.
The Tony Budan said we are using the notepad. Only it's only a knife. But your brain needs more usage.
Yeah.
Your skill, our brain want to go out the power. Then you can, if you use the Swiss Army knife of the brain, your brain skill will be smarter, and you can do more and improve your memory, improve your thinking, improve your decision making. That's why we use mind mapping. So today I will introduce you how mind mapping is good for the brain and your skill.
Okay.
This is the part of the public course of mind mapping. So it costs maybe much, but today you can have this seminar as free.
Great.
So you was very fortunate. You are lucky. Yeah. Many people knows mind mapping, but why many people doesn't know mind mapping. But I will introduce a person who really knows the effect of mind mapping. His name is Bill Gates. Do you know Bill Gates? Bill Gates is the originator of Windows, and he is one of the most rich man in the world. And this is his speech. This was his speech. And this speech was reported on the Newsweek, 19th December 2005. And he told us that in these days, many informations in our world, in the world, so much information. So some people said we are in the world of the information democracy.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us live in most information democracy, but while we are going along through, many people says we are in democracy, information democracy in the information age. But information and knowledge is different.
Yeah.
Do you know the difference of the information and knowledge? Information is just a data.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge is how we use the information as our usage, on our purpose, on individual purpose. Information. So we know many things about how we deal with information, but we can't create the knowledge easily.
I got it.
So he said, we haven't yet done the same for knowledge.
Yeah.
We've gone a long way towards optimizing how we use information. We haven't yet done the same for knowledge.
I got it.
Then, mind mapping software, he used mind mapping software. Mind mapping software can also be used as a digital blank slate. Do you know blank slate? To help connect and synthesize ideas and data.
I got it.
And ultimately create new knowledge. Then I will introduce the other person, one of the most famous person. He is not a rich person, but he was a politician, and after he became a politician, he became the social activator. His name is Al Gore. Al Gore was a former vice president of the United States. He is working as improve our circumstances, and he took movies or many activities, and he wrote the other books. And the Time magazine has reported his working space. This is a very central core in his Nashville home office. He is writing a new book there. Then he used MINDMAP software. He also used MINDMAP software here. And here's post-it note. Helps him order his thoughts. So I want to tell all of you, mind mapping is not a special tool. Mind mapping is so ordinary tool. There are many quality person uses mind mapping. And I also use mind mapping for 30 years.
I also use MINDMAP for everything.
For fun, how long have you using mind mapping?
Since 2007.
Yeah.
When I became an instructor.
Yes, I know. I see.
Then I use it for everything.
You are very lucky to be an instructor because you learn mind mapping. And I will introduce the other person. This is the last person I will introduce. This is the inventor of mind mapping. His name is Tony Buzan. How do you know about Tony Buzan?
I first read a book from him, a really old book.
Old book?
Yeah, it was written.
Do you recognize the title?
I think it was the How to Use Your Mind, something like that.
Yes, I see. Maybe I have some English book.
But I think it's true that most of all we know a lot about mind mapping already. Like what I'd like to learn today. I'd like to learn what are the specifics, like some specific like additions to, or like the whole picture how to do the mind mapping, and then maybe I'd like to then be guided from you. If I try something, if you then show me how maybe you can do this better or that better.
Then I want to know, how do you know about mind mapping?
I found out. I mean, how much do I know about mind mapping?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know in mind mapping that there is a. I usually use only one color.
Yes.
But I know that it's good to use more colors.
Mm-hmm.
And then, for example, where I use mind mapping mostly is meetings.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So usually when I have a meeting, I always draw the mind map.
Mm-hmm.
And I draw it like a cartoon.
On the alphabet?
Yeah.
No picture?
No.
No picture, no color?
No, no, no.
Yes, I see.
Not much.
Why? You may know the mind mapping it's better to use colors or pictures. Why not using colors and pictures?
I guess I have a habit of how to do it.
Yes, I see.
So, like, if it's very easy for me to begin my mind mapping.
Yeah.
You see, that's how I begin. And then I write in the center like this.
Yeah.
And then I start. Okay, so mind mapping is where I learned. Where learned. And then I learned it in. Well, first I learned it in school, but I didn't really like it. First I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But then when I became a photo reading instructor, I started liking it. Start liking. So write like this, you see? Two, 3 words, 1, 2, 3 words. And then it's like how use is meetings. So that's how I do it. And then I just go this, this, and then on the end I have a mind map.
Okay. Then I know your purpose of learning mind map. Why color or the picture?
Yeah.
And how it works? Maybe is your question. Am I right?
Yeah. But I also like it that it goes in the slides as well. So to see how the things are structured.
Is going.
Yes. But just
will...
if you put a bit more focus on really how to, because I'm eager to start something.
Yes.
See, when you talk, I have my fingers are like thinking, oh, I want to start.
Okay, I see. Then I will introduce all slides, but one by one.
Okay.
And you can ask any slide.
Yeah.
I will introduce these slides.
Good. Yeah.
This is the introduction of Tony Buzan.
Okay.
It will show how mind map works.
Great.
This is the iMind map. You remember iMind?
Yeah.
It's so color and so maybe.
Yeah. Is he sportsman?
Yes, he's sportsman. He likes
Aikido.
Aikido is a mental sport.
Yes. Wow.
Chess and golf. Yeah.
Wow.
And he was the editor of Mensa. Do you know Mensa?
I do, yeah. Wow.
And he was the mental coach of the boat team of the England.
Okay.
And it won the first prize.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he also do Aikido. He has the first. He is very good at Aikido.
Really? Wow.
And he also has he likes to go.
Great. Okay, next.
Now today, this is our course of mind map course. This is an overview. In ordinary, I will suggest to a student to write down this course. So this is a present for you. But today you don't have to write because you know many about mind mapping. But you can imagine how this course will go, and you have released. This part we are introducing the user about us and mind maps and Busan, our theme and only Busan. Is a sample of the instructor's name.
Okay, don't worry.
And why?
You know what I'm already realizing, interestingly, because my problem that I came with today is that I don't, you see, I start creating structures. I'm really good at envisioning the structure, but I never complete it. It always leaves something incomplete. And that incomplete things then causes problems, you know? And I've been questioning the reason why I came to this seminar was I really want to use mind mapping to like understand why. And I think I already have an answer. And the answer is, as you've been describing, Tony Buzan and Al Gore and Bill Gates, they really complete something really powerful on a really big level.
They complete. Yes, they achieved.
Yes, they achieved. While and then I was thinking of the iMindMap software. I tried maybe 20 mind mapping software. Really. Everything that comes out on the market, every application for iPhone, every application for the computer, I downloaded and tested. But I'm never satisfied. I never use one thing. I always go to the next. I always search for something better. For example, right now what I'm trying to do is find the scheduling system for the Life Language Bootcamp participants. And if you see my computer, I have opened like 20 windows of different scheduling systems. So I almost wrote a PhD in scheduling systems. I know so much about it now, but I still haven't picked one. You see? And my question for you is, maybe it's related to mind mapping, maybe not. But how do you pick, like choose the tool that you use? For example, the mind mapping is a tool, and you can choose it and you use it. And I'm choosing mind mapping for most of the time. But how do you choose tools to really say, aha, that's what I'm sticking to?
I see. Yes, I will show you my mapping.
Okay.
There are many mind mapping. This is use many colors and pictures, but this is less. This is only words. Why I use only words and why I use the colored word? That's the question. I use the different usage, the different mind mapping. There are many kinds of mind mapping. So you can choose any mind mapping way as your purpose.
So your answer then is that there is no right system.
No right system.
Yes. No right system.
No right system.
But I need to choose one, yeah?
No, you can choose one if you have one purpose.
Choose one by purpose.
Yeah. If any ways of writing the mind map software, MINDMAP, writing only ballpoint pen, black pen, using color. Sometimes I don't use colors because it doesn't work. It spends time.
Yeah, got it.
Sometimes time is very important.
Yeah. Exactly.
There are two types of mind mapping. One is full mind mapping. Full mapping is picture structure. The other is mini mind mapping.
I do lots of mini mind.
Just black. One, two or three color. Only two or three color. Only word. there are different mind map.
Mm-hmm.
If and there are we use full mind map. There are different purpose of all of these mind maps.
Mm.
When you want to have some ideas
Mm-hmm.
or order your thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
it needs the time. You want to shorten the time.
Yeah.
So then you use mini mind mapping.
Mm-hmm.
When you want to have ideas or order yourself, you can you use I use mind map.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
if sometimes we have to study many things and we not just only order our thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
that we have to learn the other person's thought, the other knowledge exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We have to exactly we have to learn exactly and have memory. Then I use my mapping for yes, you are so good.
So it's a 7 minute break and then we come back. Okay, Mister.
招集されてないから。難しくて。こっちいいからね。You can take this.
Great. Hey, thank you for the break.
You recover?
Yes, I'm refreshed.
How long did you sleep yesterday?
Tonight? About 4 hours.
4 hours. Ah, great.
Yeah.
On the all these days?
No, only tonight.
Only tonight.
Only last
What
night.
happened?
Yuko and I had lots of conversations about management.
Yuko?
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah.
Great.
So I worked and then came home and continued working. So it was very little rest.
Maybe Yuko is sleepy now.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Alright, then start again about mind mapping. I will do this.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is just one of the presentations of the mind mapping. The main purpose of this course is how you are smart. You can smarter. How you can smarter.
Yes. How you can be smarter.
If you don't smart yet, it depends on the tool.
So how you can be smarter, you mean?
Yeah. Not me. Just his describes. This is his explanation of the mind brain usage. We human uses our brain for long times, differently from the other animals. But we invented agriculture.
Yeah.
For maybe 10,000 years, we only doing agrarian. At that time, we use only the small point of our brain. But after we have the industrial ages, we have to calculate, we have to read. So we invented the education. Human invented education. The literacy, reading, writing, calculating. But after 1950, the circumstances changes. We just in this place we just learn how to read, how to write, how to calculate. But after that, we should know many informations. Information age is coming. So the person who have many information, who can calculate more and more, is a very valuable person.
I got it.
Yeah. It's a white collar. White collar takes have a lot of money and a lot of revenue.
I got it.
But time changes now. We can have lots of invention by internet, and we can calculate by computer more than the worldwide best person.
Yeah.
So what we know is not the problem.
Yeah.
What we think, what we feel is our new problem.
Yeah.
But we still have not we cannot use efficiently our brain. Because some people might wondering, some people forgetting, some people can't understand exactly although we want to estimate exactly.
My problem with my brain is that I don't focus for long enough.
Are you?
Yeah. So I do lots of things at the same time.
Ah, yes.
And then I get distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Get distracted very easily with lots of things.
I see. I know.
Yeah, it's hard for me to keep focus on one thing.
I like to focus one thing.
You do?
Yes, always focus one thing and I get in flow.
Oh, great.
Then my power is increased.
Great.
Then I am in flow.
Great. And where is my goal with my brain?
Yeah.
Is I'd like to design sustainable structures with my brain. And then I'd like to have the brain that's gonna keep, because I have a very creative brain.
Yes.
There's lots of new things all the time. So I always improve. But sometimes I don't make one thing work fully, and I just go up.
I think that's why you invented the Life Language Boot Camp.
Yes.
The Life Language Boot Camp is one of the sustainable program.
Yes. Yes.
So this is the first time I do the only one thing of the 99 days.
Yes. Yes, because that's my problem.
Yes, great.
Yes.
That's, I think many other people, many other persons
have similar, yeah.
Same
yes. Because we many times we don't continue, yeah. We start something, but then life is so full of, like, there's so many things, many things happening. Come on, I'm gonna drop it a new thing. Yes.
That Manipula said that's not wrong. You. That all humans are same thing.
Yes.
Because we born with nothing.
Yeah.
We don't have the brain instruction manual.
Yes. yes.
So we have many problems how to use our head. Then what do you know about our brain? This means in these 20 years, many surprising aspects of the brain are discovered. At first, 1991, the brain power, this is the fortune, the magazine fortune, the value fortune, value magazine. This is time we can recall 198 digits of number. Olympic athlete using the difference of the Olympic athlete and the other athlete is using mind power. The 80 or 90% is depends on how they use their mind.
Yeah.
And our brain develop not only in the childhood, we can develop our brain until we die. So, how do we use our brain?
I think we underuse it, don't we? We underuse it.
Yes. We, as you know. So because that's why you use the system of the Life Language. Evidence is describing it as we should use more images. You know, this is the verbal ticket. Have you ever heard about that? This is the question for many people. One is Buba, one is Kiki. Which is Kiki and which is Buba?
Kiki.
Yes.
Buba.
Yes. 98% are same.
Oh wow.
And any languages.
Oh really? Oh my god.
Any exits. It means imagination. We use image. Image and imagination and association is our human language.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Then I use my primary language is Japanese. So then I use 私は猫が 好きです。猫。私は猫が好き。
Remember, it's a rule. You can't use Japanese.
Do you understand the difference of the two sentences?
Let me see. One is that I like cat. I like cat. But one is I don't know. What is it?
This means I like only cats, no dog.
Aha! I got it.
But we Japanese don't understand English like your Japanese. So when we translate these sentences, we can only say I like cats. But many informations are deleted.
Yes.
But when I use these words, it comes from this image. This is 私は猫が好きです。私は猫が好きです。I love my cats. That means when you use the languages, the information decrease and speed decrease. So we should use image.
Yeah.
So let's try imagination on the mind mapping.
Okay.
That's why. This is the work for using colors and words to do that. But not today.
Okay. Oh, that's all the happiness, yeah?
Yes,
okay.
It's like happiness.
Okay.
Not the word, not just image. Now you can take out many words from image more than from word.
Yeah. Got it.
And also this is a radiant thinking. You may know radiant thinking.
No.
Radiant thinking maybe is originated by Middleman. Radiant thinking is from the center and go any size and make trees. This is the radiant thinking. This is the core information, core image, and get associated to the other images and make just only association, not logical. It's natural for us. And also, he always use both. How do you say?
Both chemistry.
Hemisphere. Hemisphere. Yeah. This is left hemisphere works as a word, number, lines.
Yeah.
Right. Rhythm, color, shape, imagination. In the seminar, I will suggest you to write down the paper, but not today.
Okay.
That means when hypnosis, we should use it synergetic use. The genius person uses not only using words, not only using math, they use altogether the rhythm of the colors of the images.
Okay.
It is unlimited color.
Yeah. Right.
To use both sides.
Right.
So we are using these notes. We use these notes. The purpose is memory, creativity, comprehension, concentration, communication, organization, problem solving. But we use only words, numbers, lines, with logic, commas, sequence with one color.
Yeah.
It's monotone.
Yeah.
And he said it's monotonous.
Yeah.
This is our ordinary note. It's like a black phone to the old phone.
Yeah.
One function.
Yeah.
This is my mapping. My mapping uses colors. images, and kinetics. It wants to use or achieve whole brain thinking. That's why we use the color and images.
Right.
But it depends on. When you want to study, we use color picture. When you speak, here you want to speak. We use black and only words.
Okay, got it.
Are you alright? Should we have some rest?
No, it's okay.
Okay. And this is a new way of teaching on mind mapping. It achieves blood thinking. This is a new concept. Okay. Mode of thinking. Blood means a mode of thinking. It G generate. R is reactive. A is analytical, S is selective, and P is proactive. Mind mapping will achieve these five thinking model thinking. Because this is how we solve the problem. First, we can define problems and generate many ideas how you think of it. Then make many ideas at first, but when we inactive or move only one or two things at once. So we should select, evaluate any ideas, and for the implement, we choose one or two actions. These are the process of our thinking to action and solve the problem. This is a generative thinking, and you know it's very good for the radiative thinking. Reactive thinking. Do you know reactive thinking? Then let's remember. I will tell you what, and you can imagine anything in your head, in your mind. Then I will tell you. Apple. One. How do you imagine when I use apple? You imagine this picture? Or this
red one.
Or some people, do you imagine this character, this word?
No. Imagine picture.
And some people imagine this is reactive thinking. We associate many things together. Sometimes we can't imagine. Mind mapping will make a flow reaction, reactive thinking by these trees. Analytical thinking. In mind map, we sometimes use 5W1H, you know. If we use 5W1H, we can analyze many things. Selective, this is my to-do list for weekly.
Okay.
Then I will use my map for many to-do. I can select. This is
your priority, yeah?
Yeah, for priority.
Great.
And proactive thinking is for the purpose. When you want the team success, we use reactive thinking, or generative, or selective, all together. This is proactive thinking. Mind map achieves these five points.
Okay. Now bring it back.
And from now, I will tell you, in this course, we are going to tell the laws of mind mapping.
Okay.
I prevent you.
Let's take a little break, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're taking a little break. Well, everybody, we're back.
Okay?
Yeah.
You like this?
Yes. Yeah. Just take a nap too.
Enough?
A nap. You know the word nap?
Enough.
A nap. Nap.
Nap.
Nap.
Nap. Yeah, nap. But he is always. Is it nap?
Yeah. No, this is like a sleep.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Sleeping. So deep. This is a lot of mind mapping. This alternative.
Oh. Some paper.
In this seminar, we describe why we use mind mapping. What is the strategy to develop to smarter thinking? Is the mind is a radical? We want to achieve generative thinking, reactive thinking, analytical thinking, selective thinking, and proactive thinking. That's why we use mind mapping. Then this is a part of how to write mind mapping and why we write mind mapping like that. In the seminar, I will describe all the roles and I suggest all of you to write down for the paper. But just today, I just describe it. I'll only tell you. Now, first role is done. The paper. About the paper. When we use mind map, we suggest you the blank paper because if you have the line is make some noises for the brain, and we use paper as a landscape sideway because our site is we can grasp many information on the sideways, not on the how do I say?
Not in the landscape, not
landscape. This is landscape.
Yeah, not. I don't know.
Great. Okay. And it starts from center. Some people write mind map like this. Because they don't want to write in the left side. It's some they feel some difficulties in the left side because this is a natural way of writing. But this is not normal way. Right? Not normal way.
So which is better?
No better. That's
new
different functions.
Okay. So I could write my maps like this too.
Then this side is easy to write the information. Because this is just a normal way. This is a particular way. So this is the creation. And imagination. and ideas. Here, this is the information and data and analytical things. So we should use both types to use our brain more smarter. So then we should start from center, the middle of the thing. That's why.
Like that.
Okay. The next line organic and light. Organic is here. Some people write like this. It's not organic. Organic is thicker and thinner. Yeah, and no straight line. No straight line is nature. Yeah. And the organic term means it can go into the any places. Straight line can only go in the one direction, not repeated. So less information we can write in the past.
Got it. So that was a good beginning of good introduction to the mind mapping.
Thank you.
Great. Wow. I'm quite impressed how you're putting everything together in English. Like you're actually teaching in English. Are you?
Yeah.
Because it seems quite natural.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
It's good. And you know, the point, like I'm noticing myself now as a participant. I don't even think about your English. I just think about myself and what I need when I'm a participant. You know.
Yes, great.
So, you know, who cares if you mix one word or the other, or if you say probable instead of probably or something like that. You know, who cares? Yeah, it's really good because when you're focused on me as a student, and then on people here who are listening to you, you know, it's
I can teach the people who need the mind map.
Yes, you can.
That is one of the purpose of the language bootcamp.
It is.
I want to provide my knowledge to the foreign countries, foreign people.
Yes, yes. And I think that one point to improve even more is I think as you get more and more comfortable with yourself as an English teacher, like as an English instructor. Because right now you probably don't relate to yourself yet as an international instructor. You're thinking like me, you know?
No.
But you are.
Yeah. Yes, I will.
You are. And we've had a 1 hour talk only in English. About mind mapping.
Yes, this is first time.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
So that part of the bootcamp is actually complete for you.
Yeah.
You've actually done the 1 hour of speaking in English.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
It was a very good program of that and this bootcamp.
Great.
I never had such improved my English ability, such a small time.
Yeah, I got it.
Then I improved my English ability grammatically. Then I traveled go all around the United States. Then I was 31 years old. Just only one or two persons and getting on the Greyhound bus, long distance bus, not by the tour, just taking the in every day, sleep in the Greyhound bus.
Yes.
It was a very interesting experience, and it improved my English ability.
Yes.
But it doesn't make my English ability to speak more fluently as good. pronunciation.
Yes, yes.
This time I may improve my pronunciation dramatically.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, you do. You do.
Am I?
Yeah.
I should do that.
And also, you know what I'm present with is the complexity of English language. Yes, English language is so complex. There are so many words. So we've been really now focusing this 19 days on 1,000 words.
Yes,
how to pronounce them, how to do that. And now you have a choice, not from this point. You can continue this expansion and learn many thousand words, or you can also be complete with yourself and say, okay, good. So I learned that much English. I can present now mind mapping or any other seminar to anybody. I know I can, and every time you're gonna present a seminar, you're gonna be better and better and better.
Yeah.
But you can only now focus, I think, your English to the particular usage. I don't think you need more of a general English learning. What do you think?
I think first I want to improve my English for the healthcare use. For the seminar.
Yeah.
I want to have the good presentation on my mapping work and other content. But I don't care because I don't care about the communication. It's not difficult for me because I have a will.
Yes.
So it's not hard to communicate.
Yes, I know. I know. Is the presentation really what you'd like to give them better?
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. Hey, I have one idea. You see how this bootcamp is designed, that the last day is a 24-hour meeting, and then it's 1 hour of talking, and then we complete the bootcamp. But I'm thinking of something. Like, you've been now speaking English for it was 11 o'clock, and now it's 4:20. So you've been for 17 hours and a half. 17 hours.
17 hours
and a half. You're now only in English.
Yes, now, okay.
And when I say 24 hours, I don't know, I haven't done a research that 24 hours is so much better than 22 hours or 26 hours or 17 hours, you know? The point is that for certain period of time, which is a bit uncomfortable, is a bit out of your comfort zone. If you go out of your comfort zone and you speak only English, and then if you say a word in Japanese, you catch yourself and come back to only English, you know? So that your brain gets sufficiently immersed. I don't know if 24 hours is the right amount. It's made up, you know, it's arbitrary. So I propose that rather than keeping to this arbitrary line and say you have to do for 5 more hours, I propose that we complete the bootcamp now. And that you had your immersion, and that we have the completion, so that you can go onwards with your work, so that you can continue doing your things that are important to you.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes. From now on, you are asking me from now on.
Yeah, I'm asking you is that rather than keeping to our agreement of speaking 24 hours, that we complete the bootcamp now, and from that point onwards, you continue Japanese.
I think it's enough. It may be enough.
Yeah, I think it's enough. Because you demonstrated ability that you can.
Yeah.
So even if I tell you 3 more days, you're gonna do for 3 more days in English. It's no difference. Doesn't make any difference.
Yes, maybe I can speak all English.
Yes.
Maybe 1 month or 2
yes,
months.
Yes, you can.
And I can live all over the world.
Yes, you can. So in this case, let us complete the life language bootcamp.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
That's a surprise.
Yes, I agree.
I was thinking of coming at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
You don't have to. But actually, I'm happy because in this case, the 10 p.m. will be speaking.
Yes, you can go for. You can go to sleep.
Today I'm going to be really happy.
Yeah. Go to sleep 10 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah. Then it's complete now.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's not yet complete.
Not yet.
You need to do a little bit more work. Okay. So, uh, like, and then here, it's going to be your investment. And here is going to be your result, investment. And here is going to be your score of the life management book. And the intention, of this chart is for you to be complete with your book. Really to say what is working, what is not working, offer improvements, and at the same time with yourself, what is working, what to improve, and then you're gonna see what you tested in it, and then you're gonna see the results. Yeah? And then you're gonna be able to say for yourself how these 99 days were, how valuable was it. Yeah? Follow?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a bit complex. Yeah. So I just said the whole thing was good, but I'll guide you step by step. Okay? So the first thing was, what would you say that is the the positive thing about the last one? What do you bring to you? Which part of the problem?
I improve my pronunciation.
Okay, pronunciation.
And the daily, daily conversation, expression, and reaction.
Yeah, daily conversation. Yeah, conversation.
Um, and making a habit of speaking English.
Yeah, that is good. Great. Making habit of English.
Not only English, just the habit of continuing to learn or study.
Yes, habit of continuous study.
Yeah.
Great. For 99 days, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's the best.
Yeah, it's true, yeah?
Yeah.
Very true. Hey, just before we do that, I just want to comment to give a new presentation, right? So what is good of this presentation is that your explanation was very detailed. So many times you really differently explained everything, so you made sure that I understood. Yeah? Yeah. That was good. And also was good, obviously, that you can express yourself much more than you did before. And your pronunciation, while it's not perfect, it's much better than this. Maybe it's like a 20 or 30%. It's really good. Most people never do that. Because pronunciation is so muscular, it's so like in your brain, in your like, how you speak. Yeah. But most people never do.
I use my muscle. My muscle will improve.
Yes.
Because I barely use my muscle in exercise.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Really.
Yes.
Really. Yeah.
Exactly. And now, but where you can improve is, you see, when you have when you have a person in front of you who needs a specific things, you want to. Uh, I think you could talk less. You could talk less and go like
Yes, I
faster.
see.
Because in Japanese people, in this culture, I see that people appreciate lots of explanation. So if you really like serve them with lots of explanation. I think that Western culture, or like where I'm coming from, the native English people, appreciate speed, efficiency, kind of kind of if you have games and kind of really famous people, mind maps. And then next. Yeah. And that would be much more. I would feel a better service with that. That's maybe a cultural difference.
see. Yes, I see. Yeah, I find the difference of the presentation of both series. He speaks not much information. Yes, 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 yes. And talking coffee is less information. Yes, yes, yes. Just many feeling and exercise. Yeah. And then Japanese doesn't like that.
No, I got it. Yeah. But you know, if you prepare the presentation with intelligence, you say only a few words and then you notice their response if they get it. It's like a bit of like a joke, like preparing a joke. Like that's how it's preparing a presentation. You just say a few words. And sometimes I get annoyed when I want to say something in just a few words and waiting for the response of the public. But then the translator
Yes, I know.
I'm like, ah, it's just destroying me, you know, what I'm setting up there.
Yes, I see.
But I think it's a culture.
Yeah. Steve Jobs also speaks only one or two words.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
But that is the difference of the culture. I found it's interesting.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Yeah.
How did you?
I'm modern. How I learn especially modern Chile and different other. So I watch the speakers I really like, and it really landed with me, and which I learned about. And then I modeled and improved even in them. And then sometimes I took their phrases, how they put things together. Because I like to use things that are already working. When I found the presentation was really great, then I just put that
But Tim, how you know very well about Japanese speaker. I'm Japanese favorite.
But I watch when I'm here in Japan. I'm very much aware of it.
Maybe it runs from this business.
Yes, now there are 30 people that are having.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Yes, absolutely. And then in my 99 days, when I was every day speaking Japanese, and then try to like speak as much as possible, I was like you, you know?
Yes, yes.
But I didn't improve as much, but because I didn't have a coach. But I kept trying. Kept,
Then I can improve not only pronunciation or English vocabulary, but also I should learn the presentation one.
yes. I think, Chiro, that at this point, I think your vocabulary is fine. Your pronunciation, okay, let it be. It's fine. I think that if you want to work on something, you should work on really having the native intelligence, like native English intelligence.
Yeah.
It's similar to like how when you start learning Japanese, what students of Japanese say, oh, then when you say that Japanese person, because they know that you say oh, that's intelligent. Yeah. So this kind of speakers are similar in English. There are different things that sound really intelligent. Let's begin. Just put on the beginning. The beginning of the presentation. Okay, first? Yeah. Sure. Sit down.
Yes.
Yeah. I just first.
Okay.
Hi, Chiro.
Hi.
Hey, welcome to the mind mapping course.
Yeah.
So I know that you know a lot about mind mapping. You're a mind mapping instructor, but still, I'd like to talk to you a bit about it. So mind mapping, Swiss really is a Swiss Army knife for That's everybody knows Swiss Army. Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I immediately connect. And look who's using mind maps. And do you know this guy?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. Albo.
Yeah, exactly. You see, so it's not really an alternative. It's like a mainstream. And that's an inventor. And he's not only an author, educator, and media person advisor, he's also a sports person. And he's been coaching the UK team who won the first place in the Olympics. And this course is going to come from introduction to really show you why, and then all the way to how. And I'm going to give you all sorts of interesting explanations how to do that. And you see, why is this course? Let's begin with why. So why? What is your purpose for doing this course?
My purpose.
So what did you get from that? What did you learn from this?
Oh yeah, it's smarter.
It is, yeah.
Feel so good. Relax.
Yeah.
Not stress.
Yes. Yes.
And feel so appreciate. Feel the admire people.
Yes. Because I'm really with you, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna be here and thinking of the content, I'll be over here and you're there like lost. Like,
Yeah.
Because if you try to have as much content presented in English, and many people do when they learn when there's the second language, they get preoccupied. Like it's hard to be with person and at the same time speaking the language. So maybe it's the next step.
Yeah.
I just wanted to offer you like a glimpse into where.
Because it's not the natural way for us to speak English.
Yes, I know. So you got something from that, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So here, but you see, there are some things also to improve with that language. For one thing, we need to improve we have to improve the lines because through the bootcamp we have bad lines sometimes, bad connections.
Yeah.
So we sort of that. And then also
improve.
Yeah, improve. Now it's not.
They have it subscribe people
with lines here, with line point here. Okay. But now the second thing is speakers availability. Making sure that speakers are always available at that time, plus flexible for the people when they need to reschedule. And I personally think that what we need to do is call them. I think we need to be the initiators and then call them at a specific time. If they don't answer in 10 minutes, if they don't answer in 1 hour. So I think that should be the way. And then if they're not answering, then there is possibility to call back. And then it's maybe by 11 o'clock, like the deadline. That's the idea that I like. But apart from that, do you see any other things that you think we should improve?
My opinion?
Yeah.
To improve this, not me, this program.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, I committed to listen to the audio program, and it is very fun, and it's not difficult to continue because it is very interesting. But reading session is not interesting, so you have more further.
I got it.
So it's hard, and I didn't.
I must.
I got it. But did you complete the reading session?
No. I got that.
But
I felt no value
I got
of not maybe reading book is good, but reading session I don't have new information and new ability.
because your reading is already good.
Yes, I can.
Oh, got it.
That's only my task, not interesting.
Gotcha.
So I didn't.
Gotcha. But and some people say that also lessons are not important because they're quite mathematically like designed for their efficiency. So sometimes it's like just reading like a drill. Like
But it may depend on my ability.
yes.
Some people must do that.
Yeah.
I don't know who needs.
You need the reading list.
But I don't need to do that.
Okay. Anything else?
This difficulty to to say to allow to respond the audio program because I sometimes run out. It's hard to scrun. It's hard to announce. Allow
when you're out.
because if I'm in trying, I can't.
Got it.
Sometimes I my mouth use to throw or just moving my mouth.
Got it.
It's so curious. And I want to teach the other person how they can do it in any situation.
Got that.
That may be better. Only using the muscle exercises.
Yeah.
Not that.
Yeah.
After that, I should speak aloud the other time.
Did you most of the time did you do only